Now, we don't have Mammy Two Shoes today. You can't get away with it. Nobody would put it out there. But we do have black people that get on the radio every day in white-owned companies, white-owned stations with white-owned sponsors that play the role of hypersexualized, hypercriminalized male. I ask these advertisers, I say, I've got hundreds of songs a day that celebrate killing animals. Will you put them on your station? They said, no. I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about assaulting women and abusing kids. Would you put them on your station? They said, no. I said, I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about murdering blacks. Would you put them on your stations? They said, well, that depends. Depends on what? Who it's done by and who it's branded for. Because if we can get black folks to sing about it and we can brand it for our youngest black audiences, I think there's money to be made. I think there's American appetites to see these people that way. I said, how can you say that? They said, well, look, it's what these artists know. It's what they, black people, create. It's, matter of fact, our surveys say it's what they want to hear, which speaks of a sickness. How do we live in a society where somebody says, you know what, I'm inspired to write a song that celebrates murdering another person. And then a person says, I'd like to put that on my station. Another person said, I'd like to pay for it. And then there's people out here in the audience that go, I'd love to hear it, as long as it's black guys. Because even white people buy rap music, buy this type of stuff, because we know that when we want to hear about killing each other, we know who to turn to for that type of inspiration. We call it our music. We say we own it. White people buy more rap than black people. Yeah, but we're very careful to turn it down at the stoplight when other black people are there. Why? Because we know we're just pretending. For them, it's more authentic and real. I always ask the companies, what about your name? What about your brand? What about your value? And the largest radio company in the world said this: it's okay that we only have drug dealers on our black youth stations. We only have murders on our black youth stations. We support black charities. We give out water at the Martin Luther King parade. I think we've got it covered. We've bought them off. Now, people get upset, the smartest guys in the room again. You're talking about censorship. I don't believe that. I believe in free art. Make whatever you want. I believe you should make music about anti-Semitism. I believe you should make music about killing dogs. I believe in this country you should make music about bashing homosexuals and driving them behind trucks. I believe you should make music about stringing people up on trees. I believe you should make music about killing whitey. I believe you should make all that music. But I also believe that in the mainstream marketplace, people should hesitate associating their name with certain content. You know, there's certain stuff you can't buy at the store. Certain stuff you can't get on iTunes because their brand doesn't want it. But if you want to hear black people celebrating killing black people, they got thousands and thousands and thousands of those things to sell you. I don't think it's about censorship. I think it's about American cultural hypocrisy. Because here's the truth. These black entertainers, they can't sing just about anything. There's some stuff that'll get them fired. And they get dropped and they get fired and they get slapped on the wrist and they get disciplined all the time. Why? Because sometimes they step over the bounds. A very famous case is what happened with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the Mammy Two Shoes, one of the many Mammy Two Shoes of our day. He's a black entertainer in a world carved out for him, and a role carved out for him by white entertainment companies. And one day he talked about, in the middle of a song that celebrated dealing drugs and killing blacks, he made a reference to date rape. And when he made that reference to date rape, that set social media on fire. That got 100,000 petitions in 24 hours. Hey, buddy, date rape is no joke. That had white people standing outside of Reebok in New York saying, you better take this seriously. We're tired of a rape culture in America. One line in one song moved the masses. And you know what Reebok did? Did they stand by him and say, hey, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in freedom of expression. It's just a song. Calm down. No, they fired his tail on the spot. The president came out and said, this goes against our high standards. He's gone against the values of our brand. Shame on Rick Ross. We're disappointed. He doesn't know how serious date rape is. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, how convenient. Isn't that amazing? But here's what really happened. It's not their brand, it's not their values. Rick Ross went off script. He was hired to get black customers, and they think that black customers go with black bait. And in America, black bait is the hypercriminalized, hypersexualized portrayal of black people. And as long as he had sung about that, the stuff that got him hired, he still have a job at Reebok. But when he touched other sensitivities that affect us, he lost his job.
Let's take rap music.
Let's take it.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. It seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, This is hot. Say that. Do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. So the narrative is structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what the, a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. A lot of people, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it, telling you what songs to sing, what hooks to do. You can do your song, that's fine. That's an album cut. But the single is what we all say is the single. So you have, the record company pushing the narrative. This to me is somewhat some social engineering going on here to make sure those prisons stay full.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us the truth, this 100% truth, the true way of worshiping the Heavenly Father and His Son. I want to say peace and salutation to you hopefully elect out there that believe sincerely in His truth. Shalom. It's your brother Thamayim, coming from the gym at Smith's Camp, coming back at you once again with another lesson, and I hope this lesson be edifying to the elect. Let's get into it. Now, as you've seen at the beginning of this video, you seen Esau Edom, the so-called white man, snares, his traps, that he always trapped you Israelites in. And you see, it's the rap industry, this hip hop culture, what is that drill music where he got you Israelites, killing one another. And this is why the prison houses is full with you Jakes, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Hispanic, Puerto Ricans, and so-called Mexicans. This is why the prison house is full with y'all, even with the graveyard, because it's mainly you the ones that are killing each other. And it's all because of what Esau Edom promotes, he put out there. This is his snares, this is his traps that he lay out for y'all to fall in. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. Woe unto him that give his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. So it said, woe unto him. Now, woe means destruction. So destruction unto him. So destruction unto Esau Edom, because Esau Edom has been given the world. As it says in Job 9, verse 24, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. Esau Edom, he is the wicked. So the so-called white man, he has this whole earth ran under wickedness. So woe unto him. It said, woe unto him that give his neighbor drink. Now this drink represent a philosophy, a way of living. And this is what Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he gave to you Israelites. He gave you a way of living. This is the American dream. Go to school, go to college, get you a career, slave for for him. Retire, get you a little nice house, a wife, picket fence, make you a little money, and just, retire at the age of 59 or 60. This is the dream. This is the lifestyle he presents to you. He promotes to you in his schools, on TV, and with these entertainers, these rappers. Because if he don't get you an American dream, he would get you with the street lifestyle. For you young Jakes. This is why these young Jakes, they die at an early age, because they see these entertainers like Young Boy, King Von, and Chief Keef. They see what they do, this lifestyle, this little hood lifestyle, and what they rap about. They want to be like that. So now they become YNs. So now they want to live this lifestyle of being a thug, being a gangster, being a dope boy, being a pimp. And the same thing goes for the women. Want to be whores, want to be sluts, want to be masculine. So he give you this lifestyle. So it says that put thy bottle to him and making him drunken also. So he put the bottle to you Israelites, make you drunken off this lifestyle. By the drill music, he get you drunken off that. Cause once you get brainwashed into that lifestyle, now you on the streets selling dope. You toting a blicky. You're looking for an op. Next thing you know, you behind bars. Or next thing you know, hey, you're dead. So he gets you drunken off that lifestyle, intoxicated. It says that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And he look on your nakedness. He look on your shame. He see you, hey, being gunned down in the streets. He see all the shame that you do as a nation of people. He know who we are. That's why he exposed us to this lifestyle. He get us drunken off this street culture, this street lifestyle, this American dream. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And this is what Esau Edom, the so-called white man, do. He put evil for good. Another man sleeping with another man. That's evil. That's pretty wickedness. And he promote that. All on the TV shows you love to watch. Like you, especially you so-called Negroes. Like he put it on TV shows like Power, The Empire. Shows that catch you Jake's attention. Even with the music. Make these entertainment dress up like some homos and doing homo stuff and rap about homo shit. This is what Esau Edom promotes. He put evil for good. So woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. This is what this wicked man does. And he traps you Israelites when y'all being enticed with this lifestyle. When you thinking that is good. Being a mo, or even committing adultery. Because that's another thing that's being these rappers' lyrics. Sleeping with another man's woman. But these are all the traps that Esau Edom, hey, he lay out for you Israelites to fall in. Because he know by you following that lifestyle, it's going to lead to death in the end. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 5. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And this is what Esau Edom do. He lay snares privately. You know, they like to do their works in the dark, go on these little islands and shit, do all types of abomination, making sacrifice. Like they always looking for ways to overthrow us as a nation, to cut us off as a nation. But they say, who seeth them? But not knowing that the Lord see y'all ass. Because the eyes of the Lord is upon this sinful kingdom. He sees everything. This is Isaiah. Matter of fact, I think I got that bookmark. Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. It said, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. So destruction unto them that seek to hide their counsel for the Lord. It said, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. So all the things that Esau Edom got out of course, out of order on his side, all the things he turned upside down, the Lord for to turn the right side up. All the wickedness, all the how he got the whole earth polluted. The Lord for the fix all of that. Because the Lord is coming back to take this man out of ruler seat, out of that ruler seat position. It says, let me finish it off. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Because how these wicked elites, Esau Edom, he just feel like, hey, he can do things better than the Most High. Everything that the Lord made good in his eyes, Esau Edom feel like he can make it better through his technology, through his philosophy, his pseudoscience. But the Lord, he finna cast him down. He finna take him out of that power, out of that power seat. I'm gonna end it off on this revelation. It's Revelations chapter 12, verse 10. It said, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, that is Yahushua, and the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brother is cast down. And who's the accuser of our brother? Is Esau Edom, our twin wicked evil brother. It said, which accused them before our power day and night. So, the accuser of our brother, he finna be cast down. He finna be taken out of that ruler seat position when Yahweh shall return. So, and we ain't got that long till we see the downfall of Esau Edom. We seeing it right now, what the Lord doing to this wicked, evil man, Esau Edom. And we seeing the downfall, like he being exposed. So sooner or later, we gonna live to see the downfall of this man kingdom just crumbling. So Lord willing, we get a chance to see it, and the Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopefully elect. Shalom.